Hi, I'm Todd Johnson, the Chief Operating Officer at Saama Technologies. I've spent a lot of time over the last year talking to large enterprises, both here and in Europe, across a really broad cross-section of industries, everything from consumer packaged goods to insurance companies to large pharma, healthcare companies, and of course, being based here in the Bay Area, a lot of large technology companies. And I've really picked up on an interesting tension that we've seen building in the enterprise, and it's around data and analytics. And it seems ironic because everybody agrees that this is a really important topic. And yet we're finding cases where the tension that's building between IT organizations and the line of business is really becoming an issue. And we talk about this problem as kind of an inside-out problem and an outside-in oriented challenge. For us, inside out is really IT building infrastructure. And this is a bit of the necessary evil part of being successful in the data and analytics space. So it's data warehouse projects, it's refactoring your whole data environment to better take advantage of new technologies like Hadoop. It's doing master data management or customer core oriented projects. The things that IT has to do. So while all this inside out work is going on, the other thing that's happening is that line of business is looking to utilize analytics to help them answer very specific business problems. And the challenge is there's a bit of a time offset here. IT's primarily focused on building infrastructure. Line of business is starting to look for point solutions to help them with churn analytics, to help them with fraud, even things like warranty fraud. The other operational organizations are looking to utilize analytics to track the performance of their really large projects. So whether that be clinical operations within a pharmaceutical environment or really large asset deployments within businesses like financial institutions. So you get this tension where line of business is looking for somebody to help them with these big analytics challenges, and IT is primarily focused on this inside-out infrastructure-oriented development. One of the things that's really important when you look at these projects is to look at the duration. And this is one of the things that generates a challenge. For the IT organizations, a lot of these infrastructure projects are, in some cases, multi-quarter, multi-year projects, where what the line of business is typically looking for, the outside-in oriented projects, are things that are much, much shorter duration. And in fact, they've got a really high iteration requirement. So with the Saama Analytics framework, one of the things that we've been able to very consistently do is to be able to do very direct proof of concepts in a few weeks, and to be able to deliver really strong, insightful work in a few months. One of the things that we're starting to see, and really started to see at the very tail end of 2013, and we see this trend starting to continue into early 2014, are IT organizations starting to rally to the needs of line of business. And IT organizations starting to look at themselves as if they were solution providers and trying to find new ways for them to be able to offer solutions to the line of business, where they're essentially prioritizing this outside-in need ahead of some of the infrastructure work that they've been doing in the past. It's a great topic, and one of the things we'd like to ask you to do is reach out. Let's have a conversation about it. You'd be amazed at how much we can learn and how much you can learn in a 30-minute conversation with some of our best people. Give us an opportunity to help you. Thanks.